We survived the night. It wasn't the best sleep. Certainly was an interesting parking lot. There's a bunch of nightlife and stuff going on, but a lot of activity, but we survived. Also, this is really blurry, but there's a cop right next to us, and he's in the car. So this is a little awkward. Cop's still here, and I think we're just going to turn the car on and pull out. We don't really know what to do. Haven't even taken this last cover off because he's literally right there. But here we go. Maybe he just looked over. Just pull out. Go, go, go. Let's see what happens. See you, Mr. Ossifer.
Give him a nice wave. He waves back.
Nice. We're getting out of here, baby.
He's still watching us.
He's staring like a hawk, but he's not following yet. You already know what it is. Back at Panene again. Got the work stuff. Macy's got the 80-pound bag of energy. We're getting in this piece. You got the actual toothbrush? So we've been at Panera for a few hours now, and Macy's drinking like none of her coffee.
It's so bad.
It literally tastes like dog water. Like, I don't know why, but the coffee here has been terrible. So I finally switched it up and got Pepsi. And that's always good. Well, you know, consistent. But coffee, it's not a go-to here.
It's now 1 p.m. We've had a successful handful of hours at Panera, got everything charged up, kicked butt with some work, and are headed to the Museum of Flight. We're thinking it's probably like a 3-hour thing or so, but it sounds really cool. And it's in like the South Seattle area, or maybe it's, you know, just south of downtown. But after that, we're thinking that we'll head out to Olympic and find our campground and then continue on the national park tour. We are pulling into the Museum of Flight. It already looks so cool. All these planes out here. This is going to be legit. I actually realized we haven't ate yet, and it's 1:51. We're about to be here for a few hours, so we're going back to the McDonald's deal. 20 nuggets and 2 large fries. Price is a little bit more, but $8.39. That's crazy, dude. What a deal.
We got the goods. Now we're going back to the flight museum.
There's a B-29, which was the bomber in World War II. Over there's the B-17, which was World War I. Right here is the classic Boeing 747. This is like the standard airline plane that you get onto. So this is actually the first 747 that Boeing ever built. So the inside of this one's pretty unique, but super cool. Correction, that's the 747. The most common plane, I think, is the 737. So this one seems to be a little bit bigger, but that is the first one Boeing ever built. Here is the Air Force One that served during Eisenhower's presidency.
presidential conference room right here. Man, check out these chairs, table. What a setup. This is where the secretary hangs out. These are allegedly fold down bunks. It's unique. Got their standard cooking section. It's also old school looking. That's neat. Now we can say that we've been in Air Force One. An old one, but still the real deal. Smells bad, but we're now headed to the Sky Bridge to get over to the other side of the campus. Allegedly, there's World War I, World War II artifacts, part of the first Boeing factory, some other cool stuff. All right, we're first going into the World War I, World War II section. This is the world's first fighter plane. Here is a British Spitfire. Here's a German Messerschmitt. Here's a better angle of the Spitfire. There's the Messerschmitt in the background. Before World War II, the U.S. only had, or actually had less than 1,000 frontline fighter planes. By the time they entered the war, they were able to produce 19,400 in 1 year. Here is a U.S. Warhawk. And here's a U.S. Lightning. It's a bomber plane used in World War II. Now we're going into the William E. Boeing Red Barn, which is the original Boeing airplane factory. So William Boeing started in the timber industry in 1903 and then founded the Boeing Company in 1916. Here's how the Boeing factory looked back in the day. We're leaving the Museum of Flight. We stayed all the way until close and a few minutes. And overall, I think it was a success. We learned a lot. We got to see a bunch of stuff. It was a lot of fun. I got a new little desk ornament for $2. A little B-17 for you. It is 5:10 p.m. and we are slowly headed out towards Forks, Washington, which, if you don't know, is where Twilight was filmed. I've never seen the Twilight films, but Macy has. So we're not necessarily going to see any of that, but we might end up seeing it. But we want to be near a town that has data, and there's data there. So we're camping out there tonight, but it is a 4-hour drive. And so we're going to run by Nene real quick, get something to drink, and then we'll hit up Walmart as we get closer and pick up some more protein oatmeal and maybe a couple other things if we still need something. We're making a quick Panera stop to get some water refill and some drinks of sorts. Feeling awfully tired, so just need something to kind of boost the morale. All right, got our goods. After a pretty lengthy 3 hours, we have arrived at Walmart. We're gonna get some essentials here, and then I think we have maybe like another hour to our campsite near Forks. That's gonna hurt the ears. First things first, we need a head of lettuce. Next is some protein oatmeal. We need a lot of it. Ugh, man, these are deep.
Guys, one more.
Gosh, we're spending like $1,000 on protein oatmeal. Oh. All right, put them in there, honey.
6 times 4 is 24.
Yup.
We said approximately 28, but I think we'll be okay.
And last, we need more paper towels. That's it. Look at those essentials.
What an awesome cart.
Let's go, go, go. Walmarts have this kind of view. This is insane. I would totally work at a Walmart if I had a view like this. So we need to load up all of our groceries that we just got, and then we also need to eat before we drive over to the campsite, because we still have like an hour and 15 minutes left, and by the time we get there, the sun will have probably just set, so we're certainly not going to want to mess with dinner. We're just going to want to go to sleep. We're putting together some quick roll-ups. We're rocking Miracle Whip on tortillas, Kirkland turkey breast, some lettuce, and some Colby Jack cheese. We decided to go ahead and get some ice while we're here, so we just went back in, got 2 bags of ice. We're going to throw these in the Yeti and head to the campsite.
This is Lake Crescent, part of Olympic National Park. Just saw the sunset over this lake, and it is so beautiful.
So it is a little past 10:15, and we're driving through these forest roads, and we found one solid spot. It's just super open and right off the road. The 2 spots that we had pinpointed aren't super ideal, or just kind of seem like a lot to do for it being a late night and then getting up before work to get back into town for data and to sign in. So we're just going to go to the easy one. It's just basically a big gravel lot, and that's where we're going to call it for the night. So as you can see, it's just a big open lot, and the road's just literally right here. I mean, we're way off of it, but we're definitely not like hidden or anything. And we're just gonna call it a night here, I think. Well, we were there for about 15 minutes, got ready for bed, and heard a gunshot and are a little uneasy because it's pitch black and we're in the middle of nowhere. So we're gonna go find option 2. Change of plans. Probably can't see anything, but we found an RV park, and we're gonna call it a night here. We're about to throw the tent up and call it a night, so we will see y'all tomorrow. Good night.